Hey everybody, this is Michael, aka Faithful Raider, just checking in for my HCG vlog. It's been a while since I've done a video, mainly because not much going on. Today is round 1, phase 3, day 17, I think. I'm pretty sure it's day 17. I'm almost done with my 3 weeks. I think Sunday will be officially 3 weeks of P3. Then I'll start technically P4. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna keep on doing what I'm doing. Anyway, the reason I did want to check in today was talk about my weight. I think the last time I weighed in was Saturday morning, so 3 days ago. Whatever, 3 or 4 days. Anyway, that day was 286.6, which is, I mean, I've been at that 285, 286 point for a long time, this whole time. Well, today I got up and I don't know if it was just a fluke or something weird. I decided, I'm in the mood to check my weight. I haven't checked it for a few days. I was 282.2. I don't know if it was just the scale being weird. I weighed myself several times and each time it was that weight. So I'm pretty confident that the scale was reading me at that weight. But I haven't done anything different. I haven't changed what I've eaten. My exercise routine has been the same, and like every other day. Upper body focus, abs, either every day or every other day. Light cardio, but nothing that big of a deal. 10 or 20 minutes at the most, and that's every other day. I did on Saturday I was at an amusement park, so I did a lot of walking that day. But I don't know. I mean, my water intake was good. It's been decent, And that day I didn't drink water. I didn't. Well, that's not true. I had a little bit of that sugar-free Slurpee. I think I talked about that in my last video. Those are really good. The Sprite sugar-free only has 2 net carbs per serving. I'm pretty sure I talked about this last time. Anyway, for those who didn't watch that video, it has 2 net carbs per serving. It has a total of like 7 carbs per serving, but there's 5 grams of dietary fiber. So according to Atkins, it balances out as 2 net grams total, and 2 net grams of carbs total per serving. And a medium one is like 5 servings, I think. Maybe less, 4, 3, somewhere around there. It's not very much. It's definitely within my goal, which is 20 carbs, and I know I'm not getting anywhere near 20 carbs. And what's really weird is, like, when I was doing Atkins, like, I had to have at least 20. I felt the best on Atkins when I was about 30 to 35 grams of carbs a day. On where I'm at right now is like I'm fine on 0 carbs a day. Like, seriously. And I know you're not supposed to have 0 carbs. You're supposed to have some carbs. I don't feel like I need them. My hunger has been crazy controlled. I had cooked a couple pieces of carne asada. I had 3 pieces about this size, and they were super thin. The ones I had, they were paper thin almost. So not very much I had for lunch. For dinner, I made hamburger patties. I made 3. I think I finished 2. I was at 1.5, and I was like, I cannot eat anymore. I think I made myself finish the second one, if I remember right, and I've got the other one I'll just take for lunch tomorrow. And I had some almonds afterwards, but I mean, just like a handful or 2, just because I was watching hockey and I felt like, munching on something that was like an hour or so after dinner. But I mean, that's it. I mean, and I have not been hungry at all. So I just haven't been really eating. I've been trying to, eat to hunger, and if I'm not hungry, I'm not going to eat. My stomach doesn't growl or anything. In fact, in a lot of ways, I feel less hunger symptoms than when I was on the HCG. On the HCG, I would get that empty feeling in my stomach, the kind of growling, or like it felt like I wanted to growl. Right now, I'm not getting that at all. My GI issues have also been way better, so I don't have to deal with, I was kind of flip-flopping between diarrhea or constipation and stuff. Right now, it's really well controlled. I'm not having any problems with that. And so I'm feeling really good right now. Other than the surprise weight loss, that was like 4.5 pounds in 3 days. And I don't know why. So I'm thinking I'm going to wake up tomorrow and get on the scale and I'll be back to 285 or 286, even though today I didn't eat hardly anything and whatever. So who knows? I think I might weigh in just to see if that happens, so I won't keep freaking out that I'm really 8 pounds under LIW. Because I'm exactly, I think, 8 pounds under LIW right now. And, at first I was thinking, hey, if I can lose 10 pounds during this phase 3, that's awesome. And I'll be at almost like 50 pounds or whatever since starting. I've something like that, or 12 pounds, whatever. Yeah, like 12 pounds. If I could lose 12 pounds during this phase, and I know you're not supposed to lose weight in this phase. I know. I'm probably going to get things about, don't worry about losing weight in phase 3, just kick back and relax. Well, I don't want to lose weight if I can. I know, like, my main focus should be phase 2, but hey, if I can lose a little bit of weight during this 6 weeks, my goal was 12 pounds, and if that's 2 pounds a week, that's not a huge amount. But I'm like, if I could do that, that'll just get me that much closer to my goal. Today I was definitely thinking about how many more rounds I need to do. I need to try to squeeze in 3 more rounds the rest of this year. I don't know. We'll see. I was looking at the calendar and I'm kind of unsure about because of such long breaks you have to take in between the phases. Like, I have 3 more weeks and I can start doing my injections again. Well, 3.5 weeks. Then it's going to be 6 weeks, 5 to 6 weeks of, my next phase of injections. And then I have to go 8 weeks after that. And I'm just looking at the calendar, I'm like, there's no way I can fit in 3 more rounds this year. I just feel like the calendar wise I can't. But I really think I need to do 3 more rounds before I'll be at my goal weight. Like I say, I'm 282 right now, and that's 46, almost 46.5 pounds since I started HCG. And if you think about it, I started HCG April 6th. I'm pretty sure that was the day of my first injection. So that was my first load day. April 6th. It's May 20 something? 28? May 28. So April 6th to May 28. In less than 2 calendar months, I've lost nearly 50 pounds. That's awesome. That's amazing. I was at another clinic today, and I ran into a provider that I haven't seen in months. And he's really cool. He used to be at our clinic, and he's over there now. And very first thing he said to me, I'm like, hey, how's it going? Hi. He goes, you've lost weight. And I go, yeah, I've been trying, whatever. He's like, you've really lost weight. I can really tell. And he was the first person who could say that I've lost a lot of weight. So it was in the lunchroom, and we're talking, and some of the girls were in there, and they're like, oh, are you on a diet? Yeah, I'm on a diet, blah, blah, blah. What are you doing? Oh, I'll just watch you when I'm eating, exercising. That's what I'm doing right now. I didn't tell them what I did for the last month before this. But so they got talking, and one of the girls was like, oh yeah, my friend has lost a lot of weight on HCG, and one of the other girl says, that never works. You may lose a lot of weight, but then it always comes right back. Well, I've been off of my HCG injections for 3 weeks, and I've lost, what did I say? 8 pounds? So, I don't know. I think the reputation of HCG is people lose weight, and then they don't do what they're supposed to do. Like they think phase 2 is the only phase. And then, boom, the weight comes back. Because after, I mean, imagine, if I had finished my last injection down 38 pounds and went back to eating the way I ate before, I mean, I would have probably gained half of it back already, at least, in the last 2.5 weeks. So, I didn't say anything, but that's the very first thing I thought is, oh, people who say that they just probably know people who didn't follow the protocol. So, I know it's working for me. I know it's really, really great for me. I just wish, I wish I could do them more. I wish I could do phase 2 more often. And so, like, I mean, I'm happy that I've lost 8 pounds in the last 2 weeks. But I think this last little bit has been a fluke. I think my body really is trying to stabilize. Because it was at that 285, 286 thing for like a week or more. And I wasn't eating very much. So my body was really, I don't know what it was doing to try to maintain that weight, but it was. So I think this little dip here is just kind of like an anomaly, and I think it's going to go back to that 285, 286. I think my body is really trying to be at that point. If you've watched some of my other videos, you know that the mid to upper 280s has been a plateau for me in the past, so I'm not surprised my body wants to stick to that 285, 286. I always had a hard time breaking down below that to the 270s, and again at 279 I always had another plateau, 278, 279. So I think I'm going to be bouncing around this 279 to 286, that 7 pounds. I think my body's really going to bounce around that point until I get back on the injection. So, and start my round 2. Another news, my HCG is all ordered, and I have a tracking number for it. It shows that I think it was being shipped out of escrow refills today, because I checked the tracking number, and it shows that I don't think it's left the facility yet. So maybe the next day or 2 it'll leave, and then I expect a week or so in customs. Maybe last time was really fast. It was just like 3 days, and then it was here. So I'll have enough, and I ordered enough to do 3 rounds, or three more rounds. And I believe I want to do longer rounds. I think I talked about this too, but I'm just going to talk about it again. I think I want to do longer rounds this time. I'm thinking somewhere around 45 days of injections. I know that's a few days over the recommended amount. And I don't know about doing skip days. I ordered enough to use of my 2000 IU at 125. I ordered enough to do 3 vials of that, and each vial I think I got 16 days out of with a skip day. Without, I don't remember which, but I want to use 3 vials this round, so that's going to put me around 45 days more or less. I might be over like 45 or 47 or 48. Basically, give me time to get to 40 pounds again in this, Last time I was 38. So 40, try to get to in this phase. And I know that's in this round 2, phase 2, that's a lot. Round 1, phase 2, I know a lot of people have gotten that amount, especially those like me that needed to lose a lot of weight. That 40-pound goal is realistic. Round 2, phase 2, I haven't heard of too many people who have dropped that kind of weight in there. My brother has done really well. I don't think he's done 40, but he's done, trying to remember, I think it's been 30 something, maybe 30 or 30 something he's at right now. And he's almost done with his round, phase 2, round 2, phase 2. So I'm thinking I'm going to need the extra 10 or 15 days from what I did this time to get that 40 pounds. I think I just need to do it. Here's the deal. I'm 282 right now. I got 3 rounds to get to 200. Well, 199. 199 is technically my goal. That's 83 pounds in 3 rounds. So I need to do 30 pounds a round. But the problem is I don't know if I can squeeze in 3 more rounds by the end of this year. If I only have 2 rounds to do this in, I need to lose 40 pounds each time, as well as a little bit of weight on the phase 3 in between the next 2 rounds. So I'm really going to push for that. Problem is, that's really going to hurt my exercising. I'm really worried about exercising in phase 2. I know people have done exercising in phase 2. But I also know that the protocol says don't exercise on phase 2. So, I don't know. I really like the weight training. I really do. I can definitely feel the difference. I'm already gaining strength. I love the fact that I'm, just in the last, what's it been, 2 weeks? Maybe less? That I can already feel my muscles getting stronger. I'm bench pressing more. My sets are easier. If I haven't moved the weights up yet, I definitely feel stronger. Like my triceps are gotten way stronger. Those have come up really fast. Also my shoulders are way stronger. Though I hate the shoulder exercises, but just in the last few times that I've gone to the gym, they've gotten stronger. And my chest, my pectorals are definitely feeling stronger as well. I'm definitely feeling like a little bit leaner, a little bit tighter from doing my abs. When I was working out the last time, I was doing, what was I doing? It was either it was like incline press or one of the fly exercises. And I just remember, it must have been the press, one of the press exercises, either for my shoulders or my chest. But I just remember having the bar up and just kind of looking down, and I'm like, I could notice that I was noticeably thinner than the first time I was working out. And I don't think that it's from weight loss. I think it's just from just getting my stomach tightened up, getting my core tightened. I've been really focusing on abs. You guys know why, because I want to have my abs. But I want to have my 6-pack. So when I get down to that 200, 199 range, that hopefully I'll be slim enough where I'll already have my abs underneath, so as I lose weight, they'll become visible. So, anyway, so yeah, I'm just noticing that kind of my core's tightened up and gotten a little bit smaller. My pants, nothing fits now. Even though I have not changed that much in my weight, I think even since finishing phase 2, I've gotten smaller. I've gotten inches off. And maybe literally inches. My belt, when I went to the amusement park on Saturday, I wore these really light kind of shorts, summertime shorts, not jean shorts. And when I put my belt on those, now those I had from before from my Disneyland trip when I had lost a lot of weight. And when I wore them at that time, They were a little bit tight, but they were okay to wear. Now they're smaller than that, and when I put my belt on it, I have to crank my belt big time. I should get my belt one day. I'm going to just show you where I was and where I'm at now. It's noticeably different. And if I don't really crank the belt on my shorts, they will fall off. So, I also wore, I went swimming at the amusement park, at a water park. I know, I just know my stomach, I don't think I've changed that much in my stomach. It's still pretty big. But my swimming shorts, they felt way better than when I even wore them when I was on vacation, last time I had dieted and we went to California. They fit perfect right now. And before, on that trip, they were a little tight. Last year when we went to the amusement park in the summertime, we went a whole bunch last year. Last year, they were tight. And I still wore them, but they were tight. And today, this last weekend, they fit perfect. So, I'm definitely getting smaller in that regard. So that's a good thing. I still need to lose a lot of weight, especially in my stomach. My stomach is just, that's what pisses me off the most. All my weight is just focused right on my waist, my stomach. Like my upper body just feels so much better now. I still have some weight on my arms to lose. I'm a little flabby on the bottom here, of course. Tightened up a little bit on my triceps, but it's just, I gotta lose weight there. So, in my face, I mean, people have noticed it mostly in my face, and I got commented on that today too, but it still needs to lose weight too, especially down here in my neck. So, I got a lot of weight still to lose, so, 80 pounds at least. So, can I do that in 2 rounds? I hope. That would be perfect. If I can get this done in 2 more rounds, I feel really happy. I think it's going to take 3 really, but if I can get 2 down, and my stomach mostly gone, I'll be really, really happy. So anyway, thoughts on this next round. Like, I still have 3 weeks to go. Gosh, I wish I could start before then. But I still have 3 weeks to go before I could start. So just want to make sure that if I can drop a little bit more weight before then. Not that's a huge deal. If I don't, and I'm not going to care. But I hope I do. But then the next round, I really need to rock the next round so strong. That's going to be, the next round is breaking all of my plateaus, breaking all of my problem weight areas that I've been at, hitting targets that I haven't seen in years. Say, for example, I get to 278.6. That would be perfect for me. That would be 50 pounds. Before I start my next one, and I've got 40 pounds to go. If I can go from there, if I did 40 pounds from 278, that's 238. The last time I was in 230s was, geez, I honestly can't remember. I know it was in California, so that's got to be 12 years, 13 years. I was way young. Last time I was in the 230s, I was young. So it's been a long time. I remember 235, and I remember that's a long time ago. A really long time ago. So if I do that, I mean, that would be awesome to be 238. And that's in 8 weeks, 3 weeks still to go this one, and 5 weeks on the injections. So 2 months from now, I could be at a weight that I haven't been in forever. So I really, really need a strong phase 2. I'm excited to do it. It's kind of weird. I know, like, before this, I would not be looking forward to, 500 calorie a day things. But right now, that's where I want to be. I want to be on the shots. I want to get on the scale every day and seeing it go down. I don't want to eat the chicken, but I have not had, I've had chicken once, I think. Chicken salad. I did have a chicken salad. Besides one emergency chicken salad that I had to have, I have not had any chicken at all on phase 3, and I do not plan on having any chicken until we go back to my round 2 phase 2. I'm just not, because I know what's coming up. So anyway, that's enough for tonight. Oh, excuse me. I just want to check in, make sure everybody knew I was here. Things are doing way better than the first week. And you know, that was horrible. I'm glad I learned a lot at the beginning of phase 3. I learned what I need to do in terms of food, what I need to do in terms of my GI problems. So yeah, I mean, now that it feels like I'm going, I still think about introducing new foods. I'm thinking about reintroducing yogurt again for the GI benefits of it. But the last few days I feel really good, so I'm not so much worried about that now. And other foods I really don't care about. I'm getting kind of tired of steak and beef, but it's more like I was tired of chicken. I can still have it, and I am planning on having it tomorrow. But I mean, I still have fish. I haven't had any fish yet. I just kind of want to save that for phase 2 when the chicken is driving me insane. I've had other foods? No, not really. I still have my typical breakfast stuff, though today I didn't have breakfast. Tomorrow I will. I'll have a little breakfast, I'm sure, and a little lunch instead of waiting all the way till lunch like I did today. So, I mean, my foods, I've kind of had to just see, like, okay, breakfast, either nothing, or my eggs and bacon and ham or whatever, sausage. I've had sausage once. Didn't really seem to be any different than the ham, so, but I really like the ham. So, eggs, bacon, ham, breakfast, some kind of steak or ground beef for lunch. And then dinner, usually the same, steak or beef. My vegetables, still not there. I know. I was like, okay, tonight I'm going to make my broccoli and that'll be the end of it. Didn't make it. And I'm kind of glad I didn't, because I couldn't even finish my dinner. So if I had a big old plate of broccoli with it too, it would have been a waste. So anyway, that's it for tonight. Thanks for watching, you guys, and thanks for subscribing. I know every video I get new subscribers, and welcome you guys. If you guys have new videos, please, or if you're a new subscriber and you're starting HCG and you're vlogging, please let me know in the comment, if you comment on my videos. I love watching people do their videos, especially people who are just starting. And you know, I'm excited to encourage you guys and, you know, become friends with you and chat with you and talk with you about how things are going for you, and make suggestions and offer insight and offer each other support. That's really helpful. If you guys are still, you know, my longtime supporters, appreciate you guys too, and keep commenting. And you know, this phase has been a lot easier than phase 2. I haven't felt the craziness, and you know, because I'm not so worried about losing the weight. It's just about maintaining. But still, I look forward to all of your guys' comments, and I still watch your guys' videos. Again, I've been slacking on that, but today I got some watched. So anyway, thanks for watching, you guys, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.